is day 13. It's not really going to be a full day at all. It's going to be a Nero, if you want to count it as that. Or it could be the end of my hike, if we want to count that. 6:30. I tried sleeping, and there was a young girl in the shelter, so I tented. I told her, I said, yep, when the sun comes up, I'm up. She goes, oh, that's good. I said goodbye to her. She's still tucked into her sleeping bag. So she's heading northbound, Nobo. I am heading south. Told my wife I was hitting trail. She goes, that's sleeping in? I said, food. I have one Larabar left and maybe 3/4 of a bag of Skittles. That's all I have for food. It doesn't really matter because I'm only going 5 miles into Rutland, where I will be picking up the bus into town. Unfortunately, my goal is not going to be achieved again. The Yellow Deli apparently has been closed for renovation since 2023. So, you know what happened there? The USDA or somebody went in there and said, So, that's a big disappointment because I heard they made the best sandwiches in town, so whatever. The other thing is, my wife's working today. I have all day to sit around and do nothing. So, that's going to make for a long day. But as soon as I get to town, the bus stop, I'm changing to my nightshirt so I don't smell as bad. Even though they do, they realize a lot of hikers come into town. And I know there's a McDonald's, so I'm probably going to go in there and get some food and charge my phone up. Not sure what else I'm going to do. I'll find something to do for the day. I called my buddy. I said, you want to come get me? He's up in Orford, New Hampshire. He said, that's on the other side of the state. Oh, man, I got plans, but maybe I can change them. And I'm like, hey, man, don't worry about it. He did that for me when I was on the AT. He drove 2 hours to come get me. So I know he feels bad because he's probably one of my biggest supporters with the hiking. Because I know he wishes he could do it. He had 2 knee surgeries. So, he gets out. He does what he can. He's a busy guy, but it's all good. We'll hang out at some point in time. But I'm out of foot cream too. I was going to lather up before I hit. So I got a foot issue on the right side of my left foot I got to deal with. And I'm going to clean, do everything at home and reevaluate whether I'm going to come back on the trail on Sunday or call it good or hold off until the fall and come back and finish it or not finish it at all. I don't have to. And I'm going to see what the Green Mountain Club designates. If they separate a through hiker from a section hiker, then I'll probably come back and finish it. But if they don't, then there's no sense in coming back and finishing it. Whoa! Because I've already done it. So that's that. That's what we got. Sun's coming up. My latest start on trail ever. So my phone's at 63%. That should be more than enough to get me through most of the day, if not all the day. And we'll get some views. If I don't think we're going to have any views. You get views of the bus probably pulling up to take me into town unless I feel like sticking my thumb out and hitching. Probably see some Appalachian Trail hikers at the same time popping out of the woods. Who knows? So at least it's not raining like yesterday. I want to warm up a bit. It was a cold night sleeping for some strange reason. Put my leggings on, my socks on, my hoodie, my puffy jacket on. So I don't know what was up yesterday. Got a little bit chilly. I can see my breath. All right, here we go. 5 miles, Rutland. A little bit of an old access road now. It's really nice. I know I got to climb. I got one climb coming up. That could be it. I can see the top of something. Distractions. See something around the bend. Let's see if we can see it. Yeah. Looks like a bit of a hill. I know I got one to go over, and that's downhill to the bus stop. That's gotta be it. Let's gear done. Little rainbow break. Time for a privy. Looks like some tenting sites. Shelter right there. Looks like some tent site there. There's a bear vault. That is the Tucker Johnson shelter. I guess I really didn't look well because I thought I was at the last shelter before Route 4. According to my app, I got 1.5 miles to go. The junction of the Appalachian Trail is 0.4. Really? Long Trail South to AT main junction. Okay, so that's where it cuts off then, is up here. So then technically, where it cuts off, I'm done. Because that means I've done everything else from that point to the Massachusetts border. So, all kinds of decisions to make regarding what I do. But I'm going to Route 4. That's a given. Yeah, we just met a couple. Maybe a little bit younger. Maybe about the same age. I think they're doing a day out and back with their golden retriever. She was a 2023 through hiker, AT through hiker. And back at that sign was where I officially completed the long trail and got a mile to go. I can't believe it's gone this fast. It never goes this fast hiking. And she said, we got to chit-chatting about all the different things. And she's like, let me be the first to congratulate you on finishing the long trail. That's pretty good. And another guy I passed, he was trying to stay away from the crowds. He was doing it out and back. He was telling me they went for Denny's for breakfast. So that sounds a lot better than McDonald's. So I think when I catch the bus, I'm going to ask the bus driver. I really would like a mom and pop place. But all the trappings are in Rutland. I am going to change my shirt though. Put on my night shirt because it's not going to be as stinky. So, less than a mile to go. There's a house down there, and I see what looks like a road. You could hear the road calling me. Oh, and that lady that I was talking to said the GMC, the Green Mountain Club, does not differentiate between a through hiker and a section hiker. So there's no need for me to go any further. If there was a separate, class, I guess, between through hikers and section hikers, I may be compelled to come back and do it as a through hiker. But since they don't recognize that, and I will double check it, there's no, incentive, I guess, to complete it as a through hiker. I've already done that section. In fact, what I'm walking on now, I've already done. I was wondering where it connected because I'm like, where does it connect? It's got to be in Rutland somewhere. And it makes sense it has to be on this side of the road because I already crossed the other side. So, fingers crossed. Change my shirt. Get on the bus. Hang out in Rutland for the day. Alrighty. So you definitely on the AT/LT now. Just chatted with 4 Nobo through hikers as they make their way toward Katahdin. And who knows, when I go home, since I'm retired, I could go back up somewhere by Smarts Mountain and set up a Trail Magics set up, grill, hot dogs, hamburgers, beer, soda, chips, all the goodies. And I might see them again. Never know. Meanwhile, I hear the sound of the highway calling me, and a hot plate of something at Denny's, or if I can find a better place. I'll take Denny's over McDonald's though. At least I'm sitting down getting served, you know, instead of going up to the kiosk and ordering my food. So we're getting there. See how many more through hikers. I seriously doubt that I'll meet the two I was hoping to meet up with. I'm sure they're well past this point. That'd be a fluke if that happens, but you never know. Yeah. Should be my last water crossing on the long trail. We'll see. That sign, Catamount Cross Country Ski Trail. There we go. Left trail, started trail at 6:30, and it is now 9 o'clock. I am going to change my shirt, get in line for the bus, get some food. Route 4, baby. Rutland, Vermont. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to hitch or not, but waiting for the bus. Pretty sure it stops here, like condos or something. So I may wait. I got all day to wait for the wife. Just walking the streets of Rutland. It's been a long day. So I have had breakfast earlier today. And then I walked to a Dunkin' Donuts, a coffee, and a coffee donut, whatever you want to call it. Now I'm at Vermont Tap House. I had 2 beers, a BLT, and a salad because I'm going healthy and all. Now I'm going to go under this maple tree and just chill for a couple hours and waiting for my wife. She better get here soon because I'm going to gain all the weight that I've just lost back. Talk to you later. So, it's a little after 2. It's going to be a while before the wife gets here, so I'm going to edit videos from the last couple days and finish them up. And maybe I'll get this one out too if there's Wi-Fi. I can try to get it out. And I'm just going to wait around for the wife, find another place. There's a steakhouse we're going to go to when she comes to get me. So, looks like this is officially the end of my long trail hike, or at least suspension of it. I'm going to probably come back in September, finish it after the AT through hikers are gone through. The bubble's getting ready to come through. I don't want to compete for space at sites, and September will be a good month to come through. The rainy season hopefully will be over. The spiders will be gone. The leaves will be changing. It'll be a little bit cooler in the air. I think that'd be a good time to come back and finish it if I desire to do that. So I'll let you know. It has been a long day. I should have taken my sweet time getting out of the woods. I've been to Dunkin' Donuts twice, been out to breakfast, been to lunch. I'm gonna meet the wife at the steakhouse here. And I'm just pacing back and forth. I don't want to look like some homeless guy sitting around waiting. Getting up dirty stairs. It's funny though, I was at the last Dunkin' and there was a lady from Stoddard, New Hampshire. She said had she known she would give me a ride home. Well, I wasn't there at the time, so That was kind of funny. No one knows where Stoddard is, and that's what she said. So, I am walking the railroad tracks, and my wife's got about half hour to meet with me. So, that's what we're doing in beautiful Rutland. There you go. Railroad tracks. Like a hobo. Just moseying along. Here's my rescuer.